What's up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of the Comfort Zone here on McSnow Trend. On this show, we bring you everything talent, photographers, models, dancers, like everything talent. Today, I'm here with one great photographer. He has been in the industry for a very long time. Yeah, I do follow him on Instagram. Today, I'm here with Goodboy pixels. Bro, what's up?
Yeah, cool, by grace.
Hey, how is life treating you?
Normal, out here in the Muka. Things are not going well, but we are pushing hard.
Why? Why are you saying things are not going on well?
You know, this is our work that we are doing. Most of our equipment are bought from outside, so the dollar rate is really killing us. We are buying things from outside because something you used to buy maybe at 5 CD. You know, the dollar is now 15 cedi. You have to multiply by 3 times. So imagine if you have to buy a camera at 30 cedis, you would now buy it at 90 cedis. So
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, I've been hearing Goodboy. Why that name? Why the name Goodboy?
Oh, well, the name Goodboy because it's easy to say Goodboy, easy to write, and then even if you're not going to school, you can mention Goodboy as you can. Actually, my name is not Goodboy, though. But just for the brand's sake, my name actually is Ayuram. But people at times find it difficult to write or even spell it. So I just chose Goodboy and then I had Pixels as photographer. Simple.
And like, since I've known you for long. Yeah, minimum watch it.
Yeah.
The photography, starting, like you starting photography as your profession, Like, how many years?
Oh, should I say photography as a profession? I will just say that for today. But I wasn't a photographer by profession full time. Photography was just a fun thing I was doing. I was even advised by Danjuma GH because we used to be friends. He knew me as a fashion designer.
Hey.
So when
and there's all the Tarama. Hey.
Oh, as I say, I had a studio, and then I invited him around to come. But you're like, Pama Diana, picture, and I was a picture near for fun. How can you spend money renting a shop and then be like, it's a fun? Oh no, boy, stop that. So I went and thought of it. I'm like, nah, it's true. So I have to divert all my investment into photography. So it has taken my full time. Then, but the sewing becomes a bit difficult.
But I know since you started the photography, like does it bring money? Comparing the photography to your, you were a fashion designer.
Yeah.
So comparing both, then a discover.
Oh, on a more serious note. Everything about my photography was based on fashion because all the profit I made from fashion has been invested into photography.
So you scaling the two?
Oh, scaling because I have a greater plan for fashion as well. So even if I were to stay in the fashion for that past 3 years, I know I would have had about maybe 2 shops if possible.
Wow.
So I wouldn't say photography is paying much or fashion is paying much. It depends on how you invest in it and then how you bring your markets and then you scale everything. You understand? So you can't just say fashion pays a lot or photography pays a lot. You know, photography, I always say photography is cost expensive. You understand? That's how an accountant will say it. Cost expensive because you have to invest a lot inside before you can make a lot. But fashion, maybe we take about 10,000, you can acquire maybe some 2 machines and then some few money to rent a shop for a year. But photography, 10,000 cannot even buy a professional camera, just the body alone. You see the point?
Yeah.
That's the point.
The Canadian, I don't know. Photography is very expensive. Yeah. Since you started this photography journey, like, what are some of the challenges you are facing? Like, go to meet now, say you should quit and go back to your fashion.
You know, one thing I will tell you is that, when you're doing a business that is cost expensive and you don't have an investor from outside, it's very, very, very tough because...
So you have an investor outside?
No, I don't have any investor because I remember I had a shop and then I have to spend about 7 months without opening the shop.
Wow.
Serious. Just to buy just one printer. Yeah, I'm serious. So you should understand how it feels like when you are a young guy and then you want to start photography. It's very like, I see those at times when you go to Instagram, somebody will DM, oh boss, how do you do it? I'm so, it's just step by step because I have not started photography for long, but I have changed cameras about 4 times already. Yeah, I think.
So recently, what's the camera you're using now?
Right now, I'm using 6D Mark II.
And a camera by now, the starting age, man.
Wow. I think my first camera, I think I bought it at 1,005.
What camera is that?
It was Nikon 3200.
That's the camera you sold the lens for me on Gigi.
The lens.
That's where we met.
Yeah, we met on GG. Yeah, I remember we met on GG.
Life is if you see a kid to
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Roughly, that's it.
It you started photography, Juman. Like, what has a client said? Like, you feel like quitting, like you die.
Those who imagine a client to come into your DM and then be picture maybe and now or be beside prices and you be like, okay, oh, I shoot 10 shots for 300, and the person will like, oh, send boy NUD.
The 10 shot to just send which picture instead.
I'm just making a statement.
Okay, statement. Okay.
Say I will say 10 shots here 300. You'll be like, no boy NUD.
Picture keke.
Me brown will make you have G20 pages for 150. But me, I didn't like. It's not that I'm trying to brag. You understand? Because I have my standard. You also have your standard. But me, I know quality pace. You understand? But I wouldn't say Chinchina come and shoot with me.
No.
You understand? So if you know a brother that take 150 for 20 shot, that doesn't mean you expect him to take 150 for 20 shot. Because I also know somebody who take just one shot 100 cedis. Okay. Yeah. So you coming in my DM and telling me that like I feel offended. But you know, I just have to respect my brand and then also respect the kind of customer and then client relationship, yeah, that kind of relationship, you understand?
Okay.
At times you say it, I say, okay, that's my price. If you can afford it, you can take it. If you can't afford it, you can just leave it.
So 6D Mark II is your favorite camera?
Oh, no, I wouldn't say it's my favorite camera because I have hope for better camera.
Okay, so which lens is your favorite and why? Lens being your favorite. How the capture, I will say, yeah, lens right there. Me to me, you
know, I'm a beauty photographer, so if you talk about lens, I'll go for a beauty lens. You understand?
Like which ones?
My favorite is 85mm Sigma 85 at lens.
So now, for now, which camera do you use? Lens, sorry. Lens.
Yeah. Because I like that, so I went for it. 85mm 1.4. Yeah, very good for portrait, and that's what I like for now. Maybe later on, I don't know which one I'll go for again.
So since you started this your photography journey, whose work has influenced you the most? I wish to be like him.
Well, when I go on Instagram, we have, you know, Nigerians are very good. I have that guy in US called Island Boy. The guy is very good because he's a beauty photographer. His skin retouching is very perfect because when you see my work, you see that, yeah, I love working on the skin a lot. That's why I'm kind of a bikini kind of photographer. I post more bikini on my page, but I'm not only limited to bikini. I just do that to express, to let people know that, yeah, I'm good with skin retouching. Most work I do is weddings, but when you go to my Instagram page, you see that it's more bikini because I just want to expose the skin and retouch the skin to the best for people to say, yes, I'm good.
But here in Ghana, you didn't mention any Ghanaian photographer.
Oh, yeah, in Ghana, actually, to be honest with you, I don't really follow Ghanaian photography aspect that well. Because when I started this wedding work, I started checking on this guy. How do you call it? I've even forgotten the name. I'm not really kind of a Ghanaian followers kind of thing.
But like what you're saying, what aspect of photography do you do? Lifestyle, beauty, bikini, nude, weddings?
You know, when I say, like the way you are framing the question, let me put it this way.
We're all around, all around,
I'm not much of a lifestyle, okay? Because me say maybe I'm creating something outside. Because I work alone. I love working alone than being with team. So yeah, I'm in time person because when I go out, somebody will come behind me and then call at the studio. So I like doing more of studio work. Studio work and then maybe a wedding because I know say I'm going to make something. And see, I will be like I'm a wedding photographer, if I should put it directly, because these are the kind of shoot I do a lot. Birthdays always come to the studio. I go to people's places to shoot them, whatever they want to do. But I do everything. That's what I was saying.
So which photography software do you use most, or are you familiar with? How to make the editing? Now I won't say yeah. You know, edit away there.
When I started this learning thing, like retouching or learning editing, I use so many apps. I started with we have one called PhotoWorks, PixArt. I even forgot a lot, but right now I'm using Adobe Photoshop. I mean, I like using latest software, so I'm using 2023.
Hey, wow, that's nice. Photoshop,
oh, I use Lightroom. I use Capture One. I use the other plugins in Photoshop that I also use in terms of grading, because they already have some preset that you can take and then adjust. I think I've mentioned Lightroom already.
Lightroom.
Also, there's also one called PhotoWorks.
Okay.
PhotoWorks is also very good. I will advise those outside there that they should also go for PhotoWorks because it has a lot of presets. Can also it has that kind of features that you can use to adjust the person's face.
Oh, nice.
You see, and then also you can also do the makeup on the same platform on the same software as well.
Hey.
Yes, I've stopped using for a
What,
while.
the app again?
I said PhotoWorks.
PhotoWorks, guys. PhotoWorks, you should all try it. My photographers. PhotoWorks.
It has a lot of presets that you can take and work on. Yeah. So,
but like, since you started this photography way, you know, have you ever said no to a client? Like, say a client person no need you, oh no.
yeah, I remember saying no. I think on 2 occasions. Why? Because the person booked. You know, with this our work, when you book, you need to make a payment down. So you ask the person to make a payment down. The person like, what if I don't come? I say, but am I running away? You understand? Yes, because I'm into business. You understand? So I don't believe that any potential businessman will be like, let me just drip the guy and go.
Yeah.
Because your name is outside there.
Yeah.
You see the point? So if you are booking me and I say you should make a payment down, I don't know. I don't see the problem with you not making a payment down. So if the person didn't say anything, later on he came again. I said, I'm just like, nah, I just told the person I'm not available.
Oh,
okay, I didn't just say no. But I just said I'm not available.
You said no in a professional way.
Yes. Me saying I'm not available to me means it's a no.
Yes, no.
You might think
in a professional way.
Yes.
Okay.
So I just make it that simple.
Okay. What makes you stand out from other photographers?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I believe those that follow me on my Instagram page, they follow me a lot because of my skin retouching. Because I'm saying this because when you come in my DM, the photographers that are DMing me, oh boss, how do you do it? Which camera do you use? It's not about the camera aspect, you understand? It's about first your creativity. Because at times when I post behind the scene, most of the things I do them myself, like I style myself. Because I applied a bit of...
From the onset, you said you were a fashion designer.
You see, so I applied a bit of the fashion and then the colors, or I blend them with my own creativity, and then you see, so I can style
and model myself. Yamba classes.
Oh, when you say,
for classes.
And say, I didn't say, hey, you understand? Because what I can do, you might not do it. What you can do, I can also do it. And see, it's just a fact. I'm good at retouching skin. That's what I do. So you go to my page, you see that most ladies have exposed their body. You understand? People are like, hey, good boy, they were saying, you know, that kind of comment and vibe. That's what I love doing.
So okay, so how do you feel when people say like nude models are prostitutes or hookups? Like, how do you feel? Since you are mostly into nude.
And the most serious nude thing, all the models that I shot, being nude or bikini or semi-models, I'll be honest with myself, they are all professionals.
I'm not talking about them. I say, how do you feel since you said you try nude, you try bikini, you know? Oh, fella sense will be out to say be you are working now. Be trying to say we have.
You see, that's what I'm saying. That thing. Those who pass through me, I never experienced anything like that with them. You understand? So I wouldn't be able to say a clear picture on a frame a clear picture that okay, this is how it is like. Because if someone comes to your place and then it will depend on how the person reacts, now you'll be like, oh, this one she's not a professional model, or maybe this one is a kind of a prostitute. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But when the station whereby you don't get to see something like that, you can't just put it in that direction. You understand? Because first, I don't know how a prostitute reacts like because I've not worked with one before. Or I don't know how a hookup girl reacts when it comes to your studio. I don't know if you understand, because maybe I might not know you before. You understand? Because I wouldn't say all the models I shot, I knew them before. Some of them were my friends. Some of them we met at a show. Some of them I just text them on Instagram. Some of them they came in my DM. You understand? So they come. Some of them we become cool, we become friends. Some of them we just done with we are done with the work. They go their way, I go my way. Till next time.
And like what kind of lighting setup do you prefer to use? Like what can you wait me my
lighting setup.
Whoa. So talk to your
fellow
works, you know.
All right.
Who lighting setup so they can achieve
Well, you know, I am Mr. T with very, very small money in T. Mr. T with only one light first, okay? That one I had to bounce and then clear the shadow at the back.
Light, man.
Oh, now Mr. T I think SK300.
Okay.
Even Mr. T first grab BBS to refer that use speed light. Young, I think say I've forgotten. I think Mark 4 or something like that. So now me need a softbox, so I have to bounce and then use the reflector to clear the shadow. Maybe I thought softbox no. Me the shame one me the clear. Me the two one side say. Then me the reflector shake say into a bounce. Then I clear shadow kakra. I make sure the person is some few steps away from the background, so that the shadow will not be casted. Good. When you two lights set up, you know, me the back to her and I me the back to her. I say that lights in the boom say ya. Be free. But you know, when it comes that way, it doesn't really work with the leg because I don't know how low and it depends on the kind of softbox you are using. Right, I see. When it comes to a 3-light setup, I like it that one will be from the top, the side, and then I be spready to the subject, and then one at the back to, you know, top light on idea, you know, that kind of highlight at the side, you know, being a kind of professional. And then some time ago I adopted that kind of dark shooting, whereby maybe I be dark, the face paint never show. I did those kind of shooting. You know, as a photographer, you need to be creative. You can't just adopt that one setup. That
always one light.
Not like that one lighting system. What I say? I said that they are same. Yes. So I wouldn't say I have only one light lighting system. No. I am the same. I just want to create something and learn new things. So there be missing me. At times I do 4-light setup. At times I do 2. At times I do 1.
Okay.
You see, unless the person DM me, okay, this is what I have, and then I will give my suggestion.
Okay. So, like Goodboy Pictures.
Yeah.
How well do you understand copyright?
Copyright. You know, copyright is a kind of intellectual property. You know that protects your work. For example, when I talk about your work, it can be maybe in terms of being a picture, maybe a book. It can also be maybe music, like audio or video. It depends a lot. The reason why I will talk a bit about copyright because you create something on Instagram, someone will just take a shot, go and reproduce the same thing. You can. There's no, you know, when it comes to photography aspect, there's no kind of a law that protects the copyright like now on YouTube that somebody can take somebody's music video and then just use it on another platform. Do you understand? Now YouTube has come with a strategy that protect your music video when you put it on Instagram. That so if somebody will use it unless the person contact you or maybe you allow the person. You know, Instagram should also come with a kind of platform that when we the photographer we create our content, like we can also enjoy that copyright laws. You see that kind of aspect. I wish Instagram can do something.
Photographers, Instagram quite useful.
But because that's what I use a lot, so I will talk about that.
Okay. Okay. But you should try Vero. Vero is also a nice app.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll go and check that.
So guys, you're about to end the show. But before, no, Goodboy, like, can you mention some of the modules you've worked with that, like, you can boost only in the chassis app?
If I mention somebody, that means that the other models are not good. All the models I work with, they're all good, perfect, very perfect. But you know, I start somewhere and then I came to meet some other one. So if I give shout out to FCA, doesn't mean that Live is not good. So all the other ones are very good as well.
Yeah. So where can we locate Goodboy Pixels or Goodboy Multimedia?
Multimedia is on map. I've pinned my location. You just type Goodboy Multimedia. When you go there, you see the contact and everything. It's at Lomnava. Maybe when you come from La Paz, just pay the car beside Las Palmas. Well, yeah, you come with Uber, whatever it is. You just type Goodboy Multimedia inside and then to take you straight to my studio. Okay. So guys, welcome to the end of this show. Guys, please subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe. Yeah. Subscribe. Kindly subscribe. Yeah. If we tell you what we go through to bring you just one video, you'll be surprised. Hey, so Goodboy, thanks for your time. Yeah, thank you for inviting me. We are hoping to host you again. I will be there for you. Yeah, we end this show in the name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. And we love you guys too.